Okay. So, what happened last time? We went through what seemed to be the spirit realm, and let me see. Oh yeah, this pipe is almost broken, and you can tell actually. It's kind of cool that they added the pipe being bent and smacked. It's okay. We've got another one. Not like we're gonna be doing combat anyways, for the most part. So where do they want us to go? Oh yeah, it's gonna chug a tiny bit as it tries to like load everything. But either way, so I assume we just keep going down then, right? What was our objective? I already forgot. Head to Rinko's house. Where the fuck did she live again? I don't remember. This is my only problem with Silent Hill titles, is that I'll forget exactly where the fuck I'm going later. Okay, we went all the way down here, so we have to go all the way back up, I think. We go back this way. Sorry. We go back this way, like so, and then up here, probably. We'll see. Because I went out of my way to save. We were this way. And then he went that way. Right. Okay, well, let's continue. It still looks so beautiful. Also, it's gotten darker. As in, like, it used to be, you know, let's say, like, a little bit past 4 or 5 p.m. It's now closer to nighttime, with how cloudy it is as well. Neat. Actually. Oh. When focusing... Okay. Yeah, we know this. Yeah. Once your focus gets used... Yeah. But yeah, we know this shit. So, why are we being given this tutorial again? Because there's an enemy right in front of me? Okay. Oh. Have we explored this way? Actually, there's a scarecrow right there that I kind of want to go to. Okay, still got stabbed for some reason. What a creepy scarecrow. Do I want to? Fine, fuck it. We'll fight this thing. I don't want to have to. It's very annoying having to. Okay. I keep forgetting that we don't move forward when we swing. Yeah. We'll use a bandage. We keep getting a bunch of those too. Anyway, I hate being forced into fights. It's so dumb. Technically, I could have ran and like hid, but if you run, I assume they can hear you, so there's no point in running. Real men drink Otori beer. Okay. So this is lit up for a reason, right? Now, one thing that I did want to mention involving, speaking of, have we gone this way? I don't think we've explored this area, and that red X went away. So, in general, in Silent Hill, as a series, from what I recall, if you look at the thigh, that skin is like moving like crazy. Oh, that's weird. Did she? Oh, she didn't see us, but this one did. Yeah, that one did. Well, we're gonna try to avoid them anyway, if I can. I think this is a dead end, maybe. We shall see. It is a dead end. Is there anything here? Can't go that way. There's a shoulder bag. So increase our inventory capacity. Great. And then we just dodge. And we go back to walking. So we stop making noise. So anyway, when it comes to Silent Hill, from what I've noticed, in games that have multiple people in the world itself, in the, you know, foggy world, or in this case, like this Hinamizawa, such as in Silent Hill 2. Yeah, I know it's about to break. What can sometimes happen is you will have the problems or the psychological issues that the characters have. They will overlap with each other a little bit. I think that's where we just came from. They will overlap with each other. And sometimes you'll have, for example, if the protagonist ends up seeing monsters that look like this, just as like weird fox mannequins with knives, right? Then someone else might see something else. Let's say instead of a mannequin, it's, I don't know, like a cat. Or nurses, right? So what can happen is you'll have those like ideas overlap. I don't know if they're going to handle it that way in this game. I don't know if that's going to be a thing in this Silent Hill. There is an item right in front of us. We'll hold off for a bit. Oh, I see. The truck's been moved. When before, you know, it wasn't. Or before it was blocking the way, now it isn't. Divine water. Oh, did this thing see me? No. Is she gonna comment on the truck? No. Anyway, gonna swap over to the other pipe now, though. Just in case. So we want to go around. So this way, it seems. What else? This might be like... I hate making these types of analysis, but this is common in games nowadays. But it could be that that poster that says real men drink, you know, is something, 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 patriarchal, something, 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 feminist theory, something, 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 you know, woman being forced to conform to the norms of society of the 1940s, something, something, something. You get what I mean. That's more than likely a symbol of it. I might be overthinking it, but that might be a thing. Because, you know, again, our protagonist is in that situation, so maybe she has to kind of deal with this. Anyway, let's keep exploring. Carrots and potatoes, don't think there's symbolism for that. There's a bandage. So the one that we used up is now, you know, replenished. Like I said, they give you a ton of fucking items. It's crazy. We were given how many pills? I guess we'll check here real quick. Right. This is the we were just here. The beer poster is that way, I'm pretty sure. But I guess we're on the other side of the roadblock. Okay. She should be coming back. Give it 5 seconds, if not I'll just fight it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, she doesn't see me. Yeah, so we were just there. Anything else here? This way. Let's explore this little area. Looks like something was being constructed. Okay. Anyway. Kutsu tea. Some more kutsu. Oh, she did see me. Oh wait, this is a new enemy. Oh, okay. Fine. staggered. That hits him harder. And that's it. Pop a molly, and then let's keep moving. Or, well, to remove the red border, we'll take another. This looks dangerous, but oh well. Arare. A small crispy rice cracker. Its pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. Slightly restores health. The effect increases when used continuously. Can also be used as an offering. Oh, I see. Let's go back. I guess we'll drink Kutsuti. This, right? And we'll take the Arare. Then we'll see. So we can equip items this way. Gotcha. Well, we don't need to. Okay. So we want to just go straight ahead. And see what happens. Because we can't go through this area. We can maybe try to visit it again. And see if something else has changed. But it's probably, like, you know, impassable. So we'll check one more time, just to see. And it was straight ahead. Yes. And it's this way to the... yeah. Sometimes they'll sometimes they'll give you items or some shit if you backtrack in horror titles. So we'll see if there's anything here. Or if these spider lilies are still, you know, dangerous perhaps. Weird. Well, another toolkit, which is fine. We don't have our lantern anymore, I don't think. No. We do not. And more pills. So backtracking here didn't hurt, really. And again, the scenery is just so beautiful. I keep mentioning it, but it really is. I could have sworn I saw a white circle or something here. A dried carcass. An animal carcass that has been properly packaged as an offering. It gives off a vague odor. Okay. Oh, we literally can't carry more shit. I should have gotten rid of these. We'll pass. If it gives faith, it's probably not enough. Okay, we can head back this way. So so straight ahead, right, up, right, and then just go up, back, around this way. Let's see if running is a smart idea. Okay. That was my mistake. Okay. And then one more. And that's it. Do you drop anything? No. That's kind of why I wanted to avoid running. Just in case. Anyway, I want to go straight ahead. There's nothing this way. Or actually, isn't this the way we came through? It got blocked off now. Weird. Oh well. Or maybe it's the path around the corner. No, it was this way. This way is where we came from. Yeah. Okay. So we could go up this way and then that way. Let's explore maybe this way. A bit. And if we can find a shrine, there we go, we can make an offering. So let's shrine something. Because you have a lot of things. Hold on, this is my mouse getting in the way. I think so. We need Ramune. It's greatly restores current max sanity. You know what? Yeah, we can pass. We don't care about Ramune. Now, I could go back and get that corpse, and then we can get more faith, or we can just pass. Yeah. So give me 1 second. Controller's acting up a little bit. There we go. We should be good. How much sanity do we have? We're at full sanity. We're good. We don't need to worry about it. We also saw a scarecrow, so I mean, if that ain't heavy foreshadowing, I don't know what that is. I don't know what is. Like that one, right there. But yeah, dead end. But what do we have here? More pills. And again, we could just walk through this, but welcome to Silent Hill, where things don't necessarily need to make sense. Now, what I'm curious about is when we're gonna get, like, you know, a desert eagle or some shit. We just have our protagonist use a gun. Because they do that sometimes. Or maybe some Chinese pistol. Okay, we want to go straight up and to the right, but it's just double checking. And I think we've looked in here, haven't we? No, we have not. First aid kit. How many of those do we have? Yeah, 2. I assume using one of those takes forever if you're, like, you know, in the middle of combat. Anyway. We're gonna wait a cycle for her to just pass by. And then we'll go through. Give it a little bit. And now we go. She just does a split real quick. Advances that way. What happened here? We'll find out, Hinako. We'll find out as the story progresses. Let's take a look this way. Nothing here. Possibly spoiled carrots. Higurashi. An assortment of small fruit-flavored candies that melt in your mouth. Fully restore stamina and prevent stamina consumption for a set period of time. Can also be used as an offering. Okay. We'll pass. Here's that creepy scarecrow again. Although, It's using a safe good or the top of a sailor uniform as the like shirt. If you look, sorry, if we do this, it's basically the oh, the scarecrow is gone. I was gonna turn the camera around to show us next to, you know, the safe coat like this. But he's gone now. Who knows if that's him over there? Crazy dial. Anyway, let's move on. That's super cool. And just in case you need it, another shrine. Emma, a wooden plaque place it back in a hokora after writing your wishes. Used in hokora to upgrade Hinako's ability. Upgrade your ability? Huh? Okay. You can use a blank Emma and Faith to pray at a hokora and increase your max health, stamina, and sanity. You can also increase the number of omamori you can equip at the same time. Okay. So how much do I need? We go to increase our abilities. If we want more stamina no matter what. So let's go ahead and offer things. Maybe, how much is this? 10, 30. You know, we're gonna get rid of probably the Yokan or the Kutsuti, which I don't care about too much. We'll get rid of this. And then I'll quickly run back and grab that corpse. So we'll run away from a few things, and by a few things I mean like 2 of these doll things. Oh, it's this one. Here's the scarecrow again. Okay, once more. Sorry again for delaying shit by going out of my way to do this, but we've got no enemies to worry about, or shouldn't have to worry about. So this shouldn't take too long. If anything, it's like right around the corner. Right? Should be like right here. There we go. And then we can use it on the shrine that's to the left. Sorry, to the right, after we come out of here. Anyway, super short detour, but we can now offer this. 2 hundo. Good stuff. Okay, let's clear our mind. No, not this. Pray. Let's increase our stamina. We definitely need this. Your prayers were heard. You now have more stamina. Don't know by how much, but hopefully it's enough. We now get 3 dodges. How many heavy swings do I get? Let's see. It's 1. No. I'm gonna mash it. So that's 1, 2, and 3. We might get 4, but then we have to wait for our stamina to come back. So we get 4 swings. Before, I believe we only got about 2.5. So that's not too bad. Gonna turn this way. Now let's wait one more time for the mannequin to pass. Never mind, it's not around, so we're just gonna run. And then we're gonna pray here, save, and then we'll continue. Okay. Let's move on.
なんだ相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の頬くらい自分でつねれる。
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Interesting. Why did she react that way? Especially when they're friends. Could it be something along the lines of like how her other friend, who is it? Rinko, who's still alive, hopefully. Because Sakoko was killed immediately. Like Sakoko is dead. But could it be that Rinko, who has a crush on her friend, she knows, like we know that she has a crush on him, and he is kind of oblivious, so we're kind of in the love triangle. Could it be that she's just really going out of her way to try to, you know, make it obvious that, hey, I'm not interested, or maybe, no, something else? Maybe she does like him and is conflicted about it. Maybe she wants Rinko to actually fall for him. Who knows? We'll find out. And there's the scarecrow again. I thought it was going to disappear. Anyway. So, we want to go this way then. So we can go through this path, go down, and then go get whatever's in that box, maybe? If we can. This is, I assume, like dried up wheat. There's a corpse in the rice or in the wheat field. Oh, okay. Well. And that's it. So just 2 heavy swings and a full combo does it. Okay, she tilts her head. Chocolate. Chocoretto. A new imported candy that has been increasing in popularity. A rare treat for local children. Slightly restores current max sanity. Sanity will not be consumed while using focus for a set time. Interesting. That's more offerings that we're probably gonna get. Like, we're gonna offer to a shrine ASAP, so it doesn't take up a fucking slot. Considering that, you know... Oh, that's right, it does whittle away your sanity to do this. That might be used in some boss fight, perhaps. Can we go into the rice field? Or into the wheat field? Doesn't look like it. Or at least not yet. Now, do all the scarecrows have a safe cut? That one does. Let me look at these others real quick. I think they all do. Yeah, that one does. And that one does. So yeah, definitely they're all scarecrows made from or fashioned out of like a schoolgirl's shirt for some reason. So either these are parents who either parents or grandparents who are using like old clothing and repurposing it for like scarecrows, or something else is going on. Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way, not with his cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged to go? Oh, sorry. Where did he go? My oldest child is only 3 years old, and I have another growing inside of me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I am forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please, forgive me.
のあんまりだ。
That's pretty sad. Give me one more second. There we go. Just making a quick change on my end for myself, but... I crank up the audio on my end for a little bit, and the second I do, that happens. I don't think I can avoid her, so we're just gonna... There's blood splatter on the screen, which is interesting. Yeah. We've got too many first aid kits. Well, might as well use one. Okay, that didn't take forever. I thought it would. We could use a repair kit. Might as well use it on this one. How much does it recover? Halfway. Okay, that's not bad. Now this scarecrow is looking at us. I don't think it was before. If I recall... Oh! Well, it's gone again. The moment I look away to see, oh, was it this way? Was it that one over there, like that one that was staring at us? And then this one's gone. That's so cool. It sounds like it's right here. That scarecrow disappeared as well. Anyway, just checking to see if there's anything here, but there isn't. And he's gone. So, yeah, if you stare at the scarecrows and then look away, actually look away, they disappear. Let's take a look. So we want to go maybe up this way. I want to keep exploring the little, farm area. We could also maybe go up this way. Unless they really do want me to go back, but I don't think that would be possible. Unless there's some way to go from here. Maybe this way. And then down this way. And then we can come to this little area and then go up again. Perhaps. We'll see. In that case, let's just keep exploring this way. Yeah. Same thing. Here's a scarecrow. And probably when I do this, it's gone. What about this way? Nothing here? No. Oh, he's still here? Do I have to, like, turn around completely? I do. And that one's back. Interesting. And one more. Nope, that's it. Okay. So that's plenty of time for us to turn around and go through Or sorry, there's plenty of time for us to go around that way. So let's wait for her to turn, and then we'll move forward and go to the right. Here she comes. And now we can move. It's gonna be a bit of a pain getting past her again, though. We obviously can't make this jump. That scarecrow disappeared before our eyes. That's funny. Another mini shrine. Because of course. Another carcass. Do we use our final repair kit and then grab the carcass? I really want to get rid of the chocolate. I think maybe we do. We'll repair this pipe. So let's do this. And then we'll take the carcass. And then we'll go back to the other pipe. Should have probably held on to the repair kits, but I think they'll be fine. We haven't gotten another pipe in a while. So. And I tried my best not to fight anything. Because there's literally no point to doing so. But we are probably going to have to fight this thing. So let me move maybe around here. Should be fine. So now she's going to turn around. We're basically going to have to follow her as she walks. So we'll see. She's going to turn. Did she spot me? She did. Not. Okay. Because she only takes a few steps. Now we go this way. This should be far enough. And now we let her pass. Now we can go. Oh, it was nothing. Let's see, shrine was right around the corner. So you know what? Might as well run to it real quick. Let's offer the chocolate and get some more inventory space while we're at it. Okay, some shrine. Here's some chocolate, which we don't care about. Save again. Let's continue. Okay. Oh. Another pill. I almost missed. Now, we can always get back on to this little space. So we already went through here. And then back here, that's where we got the chocolate. So we can try going this way. Or let's head straight ahead for now. And then we'll come back if need be. We're probably going to find some dead end or something. Oh. There's a woman. Shh, there's a fucking creature right there. Do you not hear it? And then one more. Oh, that's it. So a heavy into a wombo combo will do it. Anyway. The lock's broken, it won't open. Let's see if we can translate the name of this clinic. So, let me see. So, if it's called Idia, that's gonna be really funny. We'll double check. So this says... closed today. Ebisugaoka Clinic. Okay. So if it would have been called like the Idiot Clinic or the Idiot Institute. Oh. Okay. Seems like we're back. Stream crashed for like a second. Oh no. But seems like we're good for now. Let me just double check on my end. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure we're good to go. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Sorry about that, but let's continue. So we could go, yeah, straight ahead, and then we'll wrap around, see where that leads. I do feel bad for everyone that actually went the combat route and started fighting everything. What I do regret, though, is not saving my faith. Like the faith points. Instead of pulling the gacha shit, I should have just saved it up for upgrades. I didn't know upgrades were going to be a thing. More bandages. How many do we have? Too many. And then more potatoes. Neat. I'm sure there's a ton of symbolism here with all these flowers. What kind of flowers they are, I do not know. And as for what they would mean in Japanese symbolism, I'm not sure. I think those are yams. If not, they're huge rotten carrots. Nothing else here. One other thing that I'll bring up real quick. I've mentioned it on other streams, but there has been, a remake of Fatal Frame 2 has been announced. And for some reason, news outlets were saying that there was like a feud brewing between fans of Silent Hill and Fatal Frame. Because of, like, which game would be better, Silent Hill F or Fatal Frame 2 remake? And it's like, who the fuck is having a fight over that? I don't think a single person is like making that claim that like Silent Hill F is better than Fatal Frame 2 or whatever. Like, these are two completely different games. The only similarities is that they star two Japanese girls, and that's it. That's the only similarity between them. So it's kind of weird seeing news outlets do anything for fucking clicks. Oh, another pipe. Can I carry more? I cannot. Then we'll hold on. We're probably gonna have to kill something up ahead, because it's not gonna let us go through. And when that happens, we'll kill it. Come back for the pipe. Did it mark it? It did not, but I'll remember that little shack on the map. And then a statue. Hold on. Yeah, when I stand here, we hear a humming in the distance. If you stand still. If you stand still somewhere else, that sound doesn't seem to, like, appear. Like, if I stand here for a little bit. No. Interesting. I thought maybe there would be, like, more sound or just something. Let's see. Nope. Wonder what's so special about that little area. Not sure if that is a actual, like, Buddha statue. It could be something else. What do we have? We've got enough for, like, one more enemy. So, we can make it this one. Right, come here. Nope, never mind. And a toolkit, which we're definitely gonna need. And there's no shrine nearby. So when we go back for the pipe, we'll come back for this too.
これが壊れたらどうする？何？
Sounded like a pig, almost. Right, so that's a dead end. We try going back that way. Oh, that's where we need to go. I kept thinking we have to go back here for some reason. Oh wait, no, Sakoko was the one with the pigtails. Sorry again, I'm like I said, I'm terrible with names, so I forget. But I should have remembered. Oh yeah, she's got pigtails. So we now gotta go this way and see what's up into the blood-stained map. So let's find another quick enemy to kill. We'll come back for the toolkit. We'll come back to for the pipe. We'll make the offering and everything first before doing all that. So it should be up this way. So let's see if we find something or someone. Still though, exploring this place is probably really fucking cool. Like, I would love to visit, like, the mountains when it's foggy as fuck like this. The only thing that would probably scare me if I'm in the mountains like this, like, the only literal thing that would probably mortify me is, okay, so we don't need to go up here, but we can. Is the possibility of a wild boar or a wild bear popping up out of nowhere. Senensugi Shrine Flyer. Let's hold a Jinshin site. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari-sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a Jinshinsai. Holding a Jinshinsai is especially important for wells, lest we forget the ancient tale of a poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it deep underground. Digging a new well is just like opening a new air hole for that terrible dragon, and if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have a Jinshinsai. A Jichinsai. Let me see if that's an actual thing real quick. Jichinsai. And it is a ritual. And yeah, it's like it says, or, you know, like we were just told, it's done normally before the construction of any new building, or, yeah. It takes place before construction starts in a new building. Interesting. And then you just ask permission to the deity or the landlord of the land, and you, hold the ceremony. Anyway, next one. Exclusive price for first-time customers. Special deals for requests on unlucky calendar days. Call for a free consultation now. Call? You had a phone? In the 40s? 60s? If so, that's insane. There's gotta be a shrine up here, right? But yeah, that's one of the only possibly scary things that you could find on a mountain is, well, a bear or a boar in Japan. But walking through like a place like this, God, it'd be so fucking cool. Oh. Well, I guess might as well read through some of the journal entries. So, Senensugi Shrine, a lonely little shrine situated on the outskirts of town. The name Senensugi Shrine sure sounds fancy, but that's all that it has going for it. Even though Ebisugaoka is full of elderly believers, the shrine rarely gets any visitors. They instead go to what's closest to them, and that's an Inari statue. Sakuko's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of head priest. Sakuko is quite proud of this fact, but I don't know if the same can be said about her parents. Ah. Interesting, huh? I remember what Sakuko once said. Senensugi Shrine didn't used to be the small shrine that we know. The real shrine was situated on the mountain, and it was much more impressive than it is now. Long ago, there was an actual 1,000-year cedar that was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing its divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is present day. So once more, slight Higurashi spoilers. But at least when it comes to the comparison, here we have, again, a priest and a priestess, you know, the two parents that are quote-unquote not super into the religion. At least that's what we're led to believe in Higurashi when you're reading it. You're led to believe that Rika, of course, is the vessel of, well, Yashiro-sama, in this case Sakuko, who is the only one that cares about the religion, quote-unquote. And then the heads of the family are like non-believers, quote-unquote. And that's what you're led to believe a lot through Higurashi. Yet here, it's kind of similar, a little bit. But it's interesting that, again, that the elders, even though they believe, they don't make their way up here to visit the shrine itself. All right, let's look at Space Wars. So this is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens known as the Galactic Imperium would arrive in UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We call them new recruits and fallen ones respectively, and in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. Celluloid doll. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day, I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away. Chizuriya. It might have started as a general store, but we've come to call it the candy store because half of what it sells is just snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I also meet up here, though we usually just sit outside and chat. And Inari-sama. Ebisugaoka is mostly composed of Inari-sama's believers. There are statues of Inari-sama all over town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Inari-sama, also referred to as Oinari-sama, is a goddess. Huh? Okay. Is a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings preference of abura-aged tofu pierced through with an old needle. Oh my god. It seems like the other towns don't have these customs, though. I'm guessing they might be something special we only do for Inari-sama here in Ebisugaoka. Incredible, huh? So it turns out that the god of this town isn't the fox guy, but it's a woman. Not only that, the offering that is most commonly used is tofu with a needle pierced through it. My god.
神社を昔みたいに盛り上げるんだっていつ
Mm.
も言ってたな。
God, I can't wait for all the people that are like just analyzing it. God, how to word it? Because I'm trying to remember back in my university days. It's been a little bit. I forget the specific school of thought. But for example, whenever you're analyzing a work of literature, there are multiple ways you can go about it. There's a few schools that you can use. For example, one of the most common ones, especially nowadays, is like the feminist school of thought, right? There's also like the Marxist school of thought. It's basically that, right? So the feminist school of thought, you analyze a piece through a feminist lens, right? You read a work and then you find out how that pertains to feminism. You read a work through a Marxist lens, you figure out how that pertains to Marxism. There's one specifically, again, whose name I'm forgetting. I might look it up later, where you analyze the author's background, and then you analyze the work through what you know of the author. So, for example, if the author, I don't know, had a tortured childhood, oh, here he is. I'll say this real quick. If the author had a tortured childhood, if, you know, they maybe were emasculated as a kid, maybe they had problems with dogs, maybe they had problems with cats or something, you'll see that their writing is about maybe an emasculated man who is afraid of cats and dogs, let's say. And if you're just reading that on the surface, you might be like, oh, okay, well, maybe the dog is symbolism for this, maybe an abusive male in his life, maybe the cat is an abusive female in his life, and that's what they're trying to portray. So if you just read it without knowing anything about the author, that might be what you come to a conclusion for. Otherwise, if you knew that the author was afraid of cats and dogs or something, then you can understand that, right? You can understand that, okay, well, this is just the author is projecting. I can only imagine what's going to happen when people start to, try to piece together what's going on in Silent Hill F. We start getting all these videos about like background story or like what really happened in Silent Hill F, and they do it without having read Higurashi. I wonder what's going to happen because so far it's been full of references to Higurashi.
おい相棒、リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ。
ごめん、ぼんやりしてた。
ここ、サクコの家の神社だよな。
うん。
あんまり思い詰めるな。急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
So I can only imagine what let's go back because we heard a sound. I can only imagine what people are going to be saying about this game when they're like, oh, the tofu with a needle going through it is this huge like symbolism for this and this and this, because we know that the god uses like worn out tools, right? And needles are used as like tools for sewing and blah 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 blah. When in reality, it's just like a huge reference to the mochi scene from Higurashi Onikakshi. Where we find a piece of a needle inside of like the mochi that we eat, or that Keiichi tries to eat. He imagines a needle being inside of one and he chokes on it for a little while before grabbing the mochi and throwing it against the wall. Okay, there's like no one here. I thought maybe we'd find something else if we came back. Okay, let's go back down. So it's kind of interesting. I can only imagine what's going to happen with, more of this game as it comes out. Anyway, we didn't find an enemy or anything here. We still hear the humming, though. So I think what we'll do is we'll head back to the shrine. We'll do the offering, and then we'll start heading this way. And then I'll probably try to circle back for the pipe again in a bit. So we'll give the offering, we'll do that, come back. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, it was straight ahead. Actually, did we check back here? I don't think we did. We did not. Good thing we came back. It's just a log. Can't open this. And nothing back here. Oh, wait. There's a ladder. Hmm. Hmm. We'll hold off on it for a bit.
先生ですか？
And the door won't open. Hmm. Nothing there. Interesting. I can't make out what's in those photographs. On the left is a person with a straw hat, and that's about it. No one won't budge, or I can't attempt to open it. That one we can. We'll hold off on that for a bit. Hmm. Interesting. More tea, which we can't carry. Well, not like we need it anyway. We need the slot for the repair tools. But yeah, there's nothing else here. Let's go into the room and see what happens. Okay. A phone? Huh. Okay. I don't know how common phones were in the 40s in Japan, but they must have not been very. Okay. This is a medicine box, I think. Possibly. Okay, well, let's open it up from here. Okay, just a bunch of eyeballs. What about here? Nothing? What about here? A key. Drawer key. A small, inconspicuous key. Wonder what drawer this belongs to. Alpha. Okay. And here? Nothing? Now, have we encountered a drawer? Not really. Or not a locked one, at least. So let's go back up. Let's kill the thing that's in this room. Oh. It's gone. I thought maybe it'd be like lying in wait to ambush us from the like roof or ceiling, I mean. There we go. I can't tell what month that is because I'm not good with Japanese blunts and or eras. Ah. Okay. Local doctor's note. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Iwai family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at the gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Really? Though, as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. Iwai. Hold on. Iwai. However, I think it's best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as doburoku, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed. Perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of local physicians here. Interesting. There's a mirror, which does seem to work. Kind of. The lighting changes completely. Claw marks. Pine increases max HP, which we don't care about. Okay. Another photo of the same man. Another guy up there. And then what appears to be a doctor as well with the... No, it's a woman and a man. And they're boiling something. I assume it's probably that rice wine. Autopsy report. Undetermined cause of death. Undetermined cause of death K09. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and from the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. No evidence to suggest that they were put there by human hands, seemed to be planted by insects naturally, highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable cause of death. At least this one was easier to stomach than case 08. All bodies with inexplicable causes of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes. This man was suspected of blaspheming against a religious doctrine. He seemed to hear some kind of grudge against the Inari fate. To bear some kind of grudge against the Inari fate. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Oinari-san. Interesting. Very cool. Not worshipping the god of the village, or if you seem to doubt it or blaspheme against it, there's a curse that affects you. Can we jump out the window? We cannot, but we see blood. Okay. Let's fight the corpse or whatever that's going to be out here. There it is. Okay. Ah, come on. Jesus fuck. Oh, that was so dumb. Alright. Let's move on. Gonna double check here. There is nothing in here though. No. Okay. Well, we broke the pipe, which is what we wanted. Let's leave. Maybe next time I'll stay quiet regarding what might be an obvious like jump scare. Let's go back to the shrine and go back up here for the pipe. And then we're gonna go back for the repair tools. So let's do that real quick. Okay. So, enshrine, get rid of the carcass. Now let's record like so. Okay. And it's so we want to go, yeah, just straight ahead and then to the right. Was it this way? No. Okay. pipe. And now the repair tools, which are right here. Or toolkit. Okay. Now we can move on. Or should we go back and save? Maybe I should have done that first, huh? Well, actually, no, because we needed to come back. Oh, I still have to... Do I have to do that again? No, there was just eyeballs. And we got the key already for it. Yeah, we're fine. Right? Let me... Collectibles? Back door, capsule bag, shoulder bag. Yeah, no, that's it. We used it. We're fine. Okay. I'm gonna go back and save one more time, which will just take a little bit, just to ensure that we have this pipe and everything once again. So sorry for going all the way around to do all this, but at least it's very quick. That took 30 seconds or something. So if you're watching on YouTube, I guess, if that happens, just press the front arrow or the right arrow a few times, and then we'll be back on track. So from here. Yeah, let's go this way instead. This was the doll that we encountered here. Never mind, I don't think we ever fought her or encountered her. Anyway. We come this way just to maybe evade her. She's now gonna walk back. She goes. I guess we could have technically followed her and then gone that way. If we check our map. Yeah. Ready? She's stuck against the bucket. Not anymore. Anyway. I'm gonna run ahead real quick. Damn it. If you're not able to free yourself from an enemy, if they successfully grab you, or you will not be able to. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay away. Stay aware of your surroundings. Okay. I guess this one was supposed to grab me. Maybe. Scarecrow is still there. And then that chick is going back. Nothing here. Okay. Because, I mean, dodging isn't really difficult. Like, we can do perfect parries or whatever, right, in the game, but I don't want to do that. It's not something I want to do when playing Silent Hill. I don't want to have to worry about arcade style, like, perfect timings and stuff like that. Okay, actually, this enemy is probably going to be a pain in the ass. scarecrow went away again. Is there anything on this side? No. Just more hay. That's probably what this is. It's probably just hay or maybe wheat. I'm not super familiar with the way like raw farm plants look. But yeah, it's more than likely just hay. Okay. Anything else? Not really. Oh wait, can we go in here? No. No poster to look at. Did that scare you? Anyway. Yeah. Chocolate. Ugh. Just a waste. Waste of a good pipe. Just for chocolate. Now I could technically repair and then sorry, I could repair, we can grab the chocolate and then offer it. Unless there's a shrine nearby, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to backtrack anymore. Ooh.
気持ち悪い。
ひなこか。この気持ち悪いのには触るなよ。毒があるかもしれない。右の庭から回ってこっちに来い。
わかった。
Imagine if staring at this lowered your sanity. But here, you can see the spider lily. And it's red. So... I wonder who died. Maybe us, maybe Shu. Maybe someone else? First aid kit. Might as well use the other one that we have. More pills. Another pipe. Well, we got this one. I was gonna repair it too, and I was like, you know what if we hold off on it. Another toolkit, good stuff. Do we know whose house this is? No. It's fine. We can't go in there. Yeah, thanks for that. Not that, I meant to do this. Thanks for that. I kept wanting to open the fucking door. And he's like, nah. Can we open it now? We didn't grab the key? Oh. Oh, come on. We can take another hit now, but... Okay. We'll just do this. I assume this thing can be killed. You just have to, I guess, get good. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Incredible. He said something about a storehouse or whatever. All right. This time for realsies. Let me grab all this. No, we're not swapping Ramune for red pills. Where is it? This thing. There's a bandage. We might as well use it now. And let's grab the shitty keys and move on. This should be enough. Oh, come on! Swap to the broken one, please. Has this thing spawned yet? No. We have to turn the key. We have to turn the well once. Okay, well. Let's waste some time then. At least on YouTube, all this shit's gonna get cut out. Anyway. Here's a huge pace killer. Okay, that thing is dead. We're playing perfectly. Now we wait. Come on. Oh, he's stuck. Sorry, I gotta guide you. He belches. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, perfect dodging. Anyway, you wanna fucking stand in this little spot, please? I'm right here. Okay. He does the stupid shit now. This should be enough. This should be enough time. That's 2. Oh, perfect RNG. Bro is stuck behind the hay. And now we gotta get him this way. We gotta get him to, like, wait over here. Like, he's gotta get stuck on this side. Speaking of pipes, any that are used up? Nope. Okay. Ready? And now we run.
ひなこ、蔵の窓だ。急げ。大丈夫か。
Jeez.
なんとかな。
よかった。純子さんに頼まれたんだ。何があってもお前を守れってな。
お姉ちゃんが？
ずいぶん前の話さ。さあ行こうぜ。
行こう。
Anyway, so as you can see, like, that shit's very easy. But I keep wanting to not engage with the game's mechanics. So that's more of my fault. So I should stop doing that. So that, you know, the game plays a little bit smoother. Instead of just doing literal stupid shit for a while. Well, we might as well look around here then. So, sorry about that. I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, you didn't see most of that, but anyway. It sucks because it just kills the pacing. Like, it literally kills the pacing and the mood. Anyway. Can't carry any more first aid kits, otherwise we would have taken that one. That was back there. We probably could have fought those two mannequins by the window. But anyway. And... Hinari sushi. Really? A traditional dish made of sushi rice stuffed inside seasoned deep-fried tofu skins. It has a soft, juicy texture, and is said to be Inari-sama's favorite type of offering. Really? Okay. We can't carry it? Wait, yes we can. Many bandages? We've got plenty. So now we can take the sushi. Or I guess we could have taken the first aid kit as well, but oh well. There should be a shrine or something after this, as is the case. But, well, there it is. So speaking of, let's offer the Inari Sushi. Let's save again. God. Okay, we came from that way. So let's see what's this way, if anything. Nothing. Okay. More... I mean, are those, like, spoiled carrots? Probably not. They're probably radishes. Maybe. Like daikon or something. Another bandage. Oh. That rake might be too heavy. Another Emma. Okay. So if we offer basically everything that we have, we could probably get another stamina upgrade. Maybe we can go for a health upgrade. I don't know. Higashi. Fully restore stamina, prevent stamina consumption. Can be used as an offering. I think we pass. I mean, do I even need this? The Yokan? Maybe I'll just offer it. We'll come back for this. We'll offer that as well. Let's do that. We've got bandages. I think I'll be fine. If I actually actively engage with the game's mechanics, we won't lose, so it's fine. Right, where's the Yokan? Here we go. 30 a pop, that's 90. Now we go back. Then we grab this. Then we offer it. Okay. Enshrine. And the Higashi. There we go. Okay. Let's save again. You know, one thing I was considering doing was maybe something that we did in the Dragon Guard playthrough, which is maybe swap costumes out every now and again for each chapter. So maybe once we're done with whatever this section is, we'll swap over to the white suit. We'll go from there. So shoes this way. There was nothing else this way though, right? I don't think we checked here. No. There is nothing this way. Okay. Then let's proceed.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね、ここ。幼い頃この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。ほら田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう、相棒。
よし、行こうぜ。霧が深いな。リンクのやつ無事だといいんだが。
相棒？
Unknown area. And of course, with Shu, we have a pretty direct parallel to, well, Satoshi. Mainly with a bat, because, you know, he does have a bat. Mysterious note. The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking out into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get too close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids.
トゲを抜いてってどういう意味？
More pills. And then the creepy red doll. Okay. Let's see what happens if we go this way. Nothing. There's just an invisible wall.
ここさっきも通った。
Okay, so it's not an invisible wall, but You get redirected and railroaded back this way. Oh. It's one of these. So that's the really scary one, huh? Oh. Not to go that way. It's gonna force us to go through all this again. Or we can't go this way, it seems. We have to go down the middle. Hmm. Okay. Fuck it. Just reset me. You want me to go through a specific fucking way. Whatever. We're walking in place. And now we're back here.
どうしてまたここに
It's your funeral today. I think I'll give you a standing ovation. And a sickle. A well-maintained tool for cutting grass. It's easy to use, but I have some doubts about how long it'll last. Oh, I can stay there. Alright. Let's take that out. Flashcards. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. There's male ones too. Look at this one. Okay.
またかかし
It's your funeral today. Good riddance. It feels as though I finally got this painful burden off my chest. Okay. Oh. Should probably do this. There we go. Okay. That's what I thought. That's fine.
またかかし
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, it's not you. It's not you. Oh, that's probably the hint. I see. It's definitely you then. Never mind. I thought it would be her, since she's got a weapon in her back. And I didn't see the sickle on her, so I thought, okay. Another one? Okay, there we go. And I thought, okay, it's definitely this one then. But I guess not. Which, speaking of, there's the... Okay, we did grab it. It feels as though I finally got this painful burden off my chest. Okay. So maybe it's this one. But yours isn't in your chest. It's in your rib. You've got one on your chest. Maybe it's you. Okay. Okay. It wasn't that one. You also have one in your chest. So maybe you. You also have one in your head, which is crazy. Okay. Okay, I dodged that, by the way. Okay, we'll take this then. Because we're never using those otherwise. We're wasting so much ammo. Or, well, endurance.
武器が壊れかけてる
Yeah.
もう少しだけ持ってくれ
Great. Did we check them all already? I kind of already forgotten who we've checked. I think it was you, and I think I checked you. So we'll pass on them. Let's keep looking. You have anything in your chest? You do as well. So maybe it's you. Just kidding, it ain't. Anyway. That's another pipe wasted. Alright, what about you? You've got it on your rib. You also have a sickle in your head. You've got a sickle below. You're not even holding a weapon. Maybe it is you. I don't know. It is. Okay. That's what I said to you when I saw you so scared. Okay. We can't grab that. That's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Once more. Oh, game's not gonna let me? It's not gonna let me go back for the other sickle. God damn it. Okay, fine. Mm-hmm. And now we go this. Oh, all the scarecrows that were wrong are gone. Anyway, we now go this way. There's probably one of those that moves anyways if you're not looking at it, so let's see. Nope, it isn't. And this is not the right way to go. Great. Oh, and this is also not the right way to go. Great. Done? Okay. Where is she again? There she is. Okay. You were not here before. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, hold on. Where again? Because you have to go in a fucking straight line no matter what. So here we go. Another dried carcass. Great. Wait, where's the other? Here it is. It's your funeral today. You heard him, and now you're leaving him behind. I hope you suffer for what you've done. Okay. It's this one. Just double checking. Weapon. Weapon. No weapon. Could be that one. Weapon. No weapon. Could be that one. Weapon. Alright, well, let's see. Okay. So that was one. Do you have a sickle on you? You do not. Right, next. You. It was you. I wonder why I called you over. Okay. Can I not grab the sickle from this guy? At all? Nope. Okay, you. Before we go on, just double checking for any items. Not seeing anything. So, let's go this way. And nothing. Of course. My guess is that if you're playing on like story mode or whatever, then those will have items. But since we're playing on hard mode, we get less items or something. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Final one. It's your funeral today. You were such a thorn in my side, always getting between me and him. Okay. Not you. It could be you. Not you, not you. Maybe you. Okay. So 3 don't have weapons. You've got one. So 3 don't have weapons, but this one looks like it's not dangerous. This one too. Wait. No, that's a rope. And then you've got something behind you. Or it looks like you're holding something behind you. Alright, we'll go for this one. If I'm wrong, then we waste the pipe. Come on. That was very dumb. You wasted your swing. Anyway. That's it. Alright, next. Imagine it was you the whole time. Come on. Also, I don't think the game was supposed to let you do that. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it was letting me swap targets, and I thought, no way it's doing this. Okay, so then in that case it's you. Just double checking. Actually, it might be that one. Oh. Okay. Not sure where you came from, but all right. Done. Oh, you didn't die to a wombo combo? Okay, weird. There we go. Odd. Are they respawning? I think they are. Yeah, you're fine. I could have just lied to you. Told you to go any which way. We might have to repair this one. Just straighten the pipe out real quick. No big deal. Just check real quick. Don't think there is anything here, but just in case. Okay. Okay. Here it is. This is the last one. It's your funeral today. Goodbye, and don't ever show your face again. Go do your own thing, just like you always have. So, obviously, the big hint is this. And I knew it. I'm like, this is definitely related to something. It's gotta be this. But... God. Let's see. If it's not here, it's this way. That scarecrow is pointing somewhere. And there's got to be another one here. Okay, let's go through the fog, reset me. It's either right in front of it or behind it. I didn't, sorry, I didn't look too much into it. I didn't read the solution at it. I just saw, like, the hint here. It's like, alright, this scarecrow is pointing somewhere. So pay attention. So it's pointing this way. And here's another one that doesn't have a face. And you're pointing elsewhere. You are also pointing elsewhere. And you. And there she is. No weapons, nothing. God. It happens all the time. A kid falling to their death in the waterway.
おいひなこ、
あれ、さっきのは。
早く来いよ。
Alright, sorry for wasting all that time, by the way. First with the boss, now with this.
行かなきゃ。
She doesn't want me to save. Alright, well, let's... That's a rock, it's not a box.
ひなこ、
リンコは。
呼んでみよう。リンコ、俺だ、シュウだ。いるなら返事してくれ。
来てくれたんだ。あ、ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我はないか。家族は。
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうるつき回ってるし、何が何だかわからないよ。サクコ、あんないい子がどうして。
これ以上ここにとどまるのは危険だ。町を出た方がいい。
町を出るって、お父さんやお母さんは、みんなは。助けを呼ぶためにも、今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない。助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ。
でも町を出るって言っても、あれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ。
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ。
鉄橋が。どうしよう。
東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう。
柊の家の裏山を抜けるのか。あの山越えられるの。
わさび田への道がある。うちだけの抜け道だ。リンコ、念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ。
台所どこだっけ？
Scarecrow whispers. As you bask in the sun, I sink into the shadows. She said something like, I'm in pain. Assuming she did say itai. There's the fox mask again.
いた。
And we're not supposed to trust him.
もう少し待っててくれてもいいのに。
Give me one sec. Okay. There's nothing here. Okay. Let's keep going then. Do we have an action map? We do.
誰？
Another Emma. Good stuff. Oinari-sama's emblem. Okay. Stuck. For a second, I thought that was gonna be the Police Knots jingle. The dun 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 dun. And I remembered, oh yeah, this game isn't directed by Kojima. Trying to avoid using light in case there are enemies that can spot us. But here it should be fine, maybe. It's a way to go through. And it's a dead end, so it should be fine. Okay, so let's go through it. Can't use any of this. There's nothing in there. Storage room key. A small, dainty key placed by the note. Maybe I can open the storage room door. Okay. There is a door we missed back there, so we'll go check it in a bit.
あれは何？
Another shrine. Let's offer the dried carcass. Okay. We're so close to being able to level up again or whatever. So let's give one of those. Now, we've got 2 Emmas. We could increase our stamina again. Or maybe increase our HP. If we do this, we'll have 400 left, so we could maybe increase stamina afterwards. So let's do it. Your prayers were heard. You now have more health. That's funny. Okay, we're at the funny weed number now. Oh. We should also do this. Okay. Now, there is a room we missed here, and I think that might be where the storage room key unlocks. Perhaps. We shall see. Actually, do we have a map key? We do not, but it's straight ahead and to the left. Here. Yep. Okay. Let's take a look. Nothing here that can be interacted with. She's here again. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. West as in west of here, or a warning. Hinako is mine. Her fingers, her lips, every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. Okay. So, we haven't explored here. So let's go
あ
that
そこ
one.
空いてたっけ？
Oh, it was actually. The doll said to stay away from the western room, which I assume is this one. So maybe we stay away. Instead, we go straight ahead. Maybe. Aburage.
お供え物。
Is this a stage? In front of us? So now I need to. What do you mean there? Hmm. Interesting. Well, let's move on. And actually, go back to the save point. And... well, we need to go back to that room anyway. Because it seems like we can't continue straight ahead, right? Yeah, like whatever this way is blocked off. She doesn't comment on it, which is fine. So back in we go. And we save, offer. So let's enshrine the Aburage. Oh, that means we can upgrade again, actually, with the other Emma. So let's pray, let's increase our stamina some more. Okay. Let's record our progress. Actually, let's do it here. Just in case we still have the ability to go back to that room. Actually, how many dodges do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 4. You'll come. Which we can offer. There are valuable relics hidden away in the old storage room. They must be kept under lock and key. The last girl slipped in while I wasn't looking. It took a long time to find her. Did it now? Strange object? This? Trying to think back to, like, Japanese mythology. If that could mean anything. It's not a mirror. For sure. What could this mean? Was looking around to see if there was anything else I could interact with. I guess we'll find out. I think I'm missing something. Oh, okay. So we have to go to that western room. Alright. This is not where I meant to go. I meant to turn around. Okay. So we want to go this way. And into that room. Which was here. Okay. We were warned not to come into this room, I assume. Okay. Interesting. It's very old. That's kind of old. That's kind of recent. And that's gonna be us. Isn't it? Like, that's a mirror, for sure. Maybe. No. It's a plate. Okay, let's actually try to look through things. Can't make out what that says. Then again, don't trust him. Okay. Thank you for translating for me. Inari sculpture. A sculpture in the image of the god Inari. It looks like it might fit somewhere. Okay. No fucking way. No. An exquisitely crafted ornamental polearm that is extremely sturdy and is able to be used as a weapon. They give us a naginata, of all things. Are you fucking insane? Are you outside of your goddamn mind? Look, I love polearms and everything, right? Like, polearms are like my favorite weapons to use ever. Why the fuck do we have this? What the fuck is the point in us having this? This feels very stupid. The fire's gone out. Yeah, grab the lantern anyways. Pick it up. Well, it's fine. We've been navigating through the dark for the most part. Anyway, let's put that thing away so that the fox god doesn't know that we've been in here.
これ大事なものだと思うけど。すいません。お借りします。
Like, this is the equivalent of literally, like, again, imagine you're playing as Harry or, you know, Heather or James, and he just picks up a fucking Zweihanda, or he picks up a literal halberd. It's really dumb. We'll probably have to use it compared to this fucking knife, but we'll see. Anyway, we have to go straight ahead. But let's be told that the door is locked, and then we'll go from there. You've got a key, you don't, we need a new one. You know what to do. Mm-hmm. It's the same one as before. He doesn't have a key. Anyway. Like Babby's first puzzle.
Sakuko?
I guess we'll have this thing ready just in case. Where she learned to use a naginata? I don't fucking know. Actually, let's practice swinging this thing real quick. So, 1 swing, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get 5 of those with our current stamina. And we can do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 6 stabs. So the stabs are infinite. There is no, like, secondary combo, let's say. Like with the pipe, you swing left, you swing right. And then you swing left, you swing right again, and like that's it. Here, it's just stab, stab, stab. Is there a door? No. This is just empty, I guess. Okay, well, another enemy I have to fight. No. I dodged, by the way. I pressed circle as I was moving back, and I got stabbed anyways in the fucking gut. Yeah.
サクコ。
Okay. These things are so resilient. But a full wombo combo does them in. That's fine. Omamori. Greatly decreases focus charging time.
何かに使えそう。
Okay, well, not like we need it. Okay. Nothing else in here. Let's kill whatever the fuck is outside. Oh, never mind. A bandage. Let's pop a pill. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's one of the problems with halberds. Is close quarters combat is not good to like swing this thing around. Well, bandage it is. I mean, I'm glad they implemented that. This. That makes a lot of sense. Imagine... Oh, they respawn. Ugh, what a waste of time. Alright, let's kill the other one. Doesn't stagger you? I'm almost out of pills, just realized. I'm taking them like crazy. Can't be opened. So this is a record room.
こんなところに。
I guess a library would be a record room as well. Housemaid's note. Housemaid? In the underworld? February 15th. There can be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed, and I'm the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. What are you talking about? There is no curse. All the secret arts, medicines, succumb to us, spirits and flesh. Huh. Okay. Look at her. She's holding this polearm so intently. Family physician's log, February 1st. Symptoms at onset are as follows. headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, diarrhea. At first, I believed signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. Okay. So those are that's the start of the curse. The crimson spring gushing from the womb, deep within, in the Shimizu family.
これうちのこと
Hmm. No. I thought I saw a mark. In the ritual is held, the Higurashi clan last descendants. Higurashi. That's Sakuko's family. I only remember that because it's supposed to be Higurashi. Not enough. The honorable blood, fill it up, make it full. Otherwise. Family Physician's Log, February 8th. The patient's symptoms are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows: labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movements. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain, their teeth bared, their eyes narrowed in a menacing glare. Interesting. Kind of like... I'm thinking of like an Oni mask or something. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. And a narrow pathway.
サクコサクコなのどこ
Again, sorry if my walking seems weird. I'm trying to just see if I get any pop-ups for anything. That's why the camera is moving weird. That's why we're not just walking through. You know, it's our goal. This looks like something we need to pick up, but it isn't. Nothing here. But there it is. There's definitely something here. Research notes on Emi Jugonroku. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer known as Jugonshi to perform an incantation written in the Enmi Jugonroku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Yoro Code in the first year of the Tempio Hojiera, 757 AD. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Onyodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. More pills. Was I down to 1 or down to 7? I think it might have been 7. Because I don't remember taking that many. Oh, there she is. Oh, she didn't hear me. Hehehe. Gotchi gotchi. Three and 4. Okay. We gotta move because otherwise these things will respawn. So let's get going. It's like, this is still a really funny image. This. A young Japanese girl running around with a fucking halberd is still really fucking funny to me. Oh, okay. I'll just go fuck myself then. And that one hurt me too. So might as well. Okay. I don't think she poked me, but anyway. So there's two paths this way. Yeah. Okay, Kutsuti. That's fine. Good. Okay. Back around we go before they respawn. Again, it's just really funny. Like, imagine a little girl running around with a halberd. Well, I say little, she's like 16, but you know, imagine a girl, a young woman running around with a fucking halberd. That'd be really fucking funny. One more. Oh, come on. She's right in front of you. Jeez. We'll take one of these because there's one behind us. Literally. Come on. Come on. Like, they're all moving towards us already. Uh-oh. It's a dead end. Ooh. Okay. I think she took close to 7 hits. Oh, no, no! No. Did not want to waste a first aid kit. Holy fuck, that would have been a waste. Good thing I could stop it at any point by dodging. That would have been horrible to waste a first aid kit. That's like 2 pills worth of damage. And a yogan. Okay. And we can save again. Anything we can offer? Maybe the Kutsuti? Restores HP. Maybe we'll hold on to it. This we could, what's our stamina at? Actually, our sanity is fine. Yeah, let's offer that. Let's, enshrine, offer the Ramunet. And let's, save. Let's keep going. Okay. I'll try killing the next one with just stabs and I'll count them. It might just be 5 stabs. Probably not, but, you know. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go in. A drum? Okay. a jade ball. Or a stone orb. This seems to be made from the same material as the stone key the fox mask had given me. Maybe it serves a similar purpose. Don't lock on to them. What are you doing? It is... Yeah, sorry. And then it's around the corner. There was an item here. Some Higurashi. That might actually be the only time that's useful. That it's useful. Hold on. Items. Where is it? Oh, we have to put it somewhere. Here then? There we go. And now we go straight ahead. Okay. Stamina's still there. Or like the restoration is still here. First aid kit, man, they really give you way too much healing. I say this as someone that has gotten hit a lot, but that's because I'm, again, actively trying to avoid the combat and everything, but I don't think I saved. I think I literally just opened this and didn't do anything. Yeah, I didn't. But anyway. Okay. God damn it. Oh, here we go. Like what, 10 times the charm? See, stamina doesn't start recovering after a few seconds. God damn, dude. It's not like, it's not immediate, which makes sense, but also... Stab. Dodge. Okay. Sure. Why not? Of course. Because why would I? Let's do this. Why would I be able to dodge, right? Fucking hell. Imagine if you hadn't upgraded your stamina at all. Fuck off, cunt. Fuck right off. I think that's overtime or no, it isn't. That was fuck, that was sanity recovery. That probably would have killed me, actually. Just in case. Come on, Sakuko. Hey. God. Okay, we got 2 heals left. No, swap menus. Out of stamina. How much more do you fucking take? Jesus, fuck. This is taking forever. And it's not even fun. Maybe like this I can force her to do her. Yes. God damn it. Fucking finally. Cleansed. Wash thoroughly before eating.
ひなこ、おい、しっかりしろ。
ドジだね。あんた階段から落ちたんだよ。
腕、どうした？
あれ引っ掛けて破いちゃったのかな。
特にあざはないみたいだな。痛むところはないか？
うん、大丈夫。
それはよかった。
どうした？
行こう。時間を無駄にした。
よし、行こ
私をちゃんと守ってよ。私ひなこみたいに強くないんだから。
う。分かってる。俺から離れるな。目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがりを。
分かった。
私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。
しんがりは引き受けた。
That boss fight was fucking horseshit. That was such a waste of resources. I think that's all it was. That's all it was meant to be. Just a waste of resources. Holy shit. It dragged on for way too fucking long. Everything else about the game so far, great. Boss fights, garbage. The boss fight against Sakoko was definitely just fucking terrible. It isn't because like, oh, you suck at the game or whatever. It's like, what the fuck was that? Why? Why is Sakoko reading your inputs? When has there been a Silent Hill title where that happens? Now I can see the Souls comparison. That is definitely just a Dark Souls boss fight. And that is something that I definitely do not like from a Silent Hill, like to see in a Silent Hill game. Because it's not something you would see in a Silent Hill title. Literally. What a load of fucking horseshit that was. Imagine if you hadn't, if you were constantly using your resources, by the way. If you were constantly using everything. All your pills, all your bandages, if you didn't have that shit like I was doing, where I was hoarding everything because I was avoiding fights because there's no point to fighting. The fight would have been a bit easier if I would have countered or parried or whatever the fuck you do. Whenever she would do her overhead swing like this, there was a very brief window where you could counter. It was very, very, very brief. I never used it. I kept seeing it, but I wasn't using it. God damn. It was so fucking bad. Mainly because it kills, like, it kills the vibe of, like, whatever the fuck was going on so far. Where's Shu's house? We can't go up. And we were supposed to go this way. We can't go that way. And there was nothing that way. I guess we go down this way. And then where? This way? Possibly? Ah, yeah, there it is. So we go through here, down here, go through here to the shrine, and then maybe down this way or something. Okay, we'll keep going for a little bit longer, I think, and then we'll stop for today. In that case, since the shrine is right here, let's try swapping costumes to this one. Pure white innocent. Okay. Right, and then we still have the sleeve torn, which is interesting. Anyway, also, sorry for the stream crashing again a few times. At this point, there's literally nothing I can do. Can't go through here, but let's see if there's anything new. Yes. More pills, because we need those. Oh, I had one bandage, I guess. One bandage left.
Hinako! こっちだ大丈夫か相棒化け物につけられてないか
問題ない。
シュウ君っていつまでひな子のこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ俺は相棒を女扱いしてない
そうだな。された覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ行くぞ
Can't be opened. This is where we got the toolkit from before, which I still have a few of. By few, I mean one. Anyway, time to explore everything that we've already looked through, just to see if there's anything else. Like, new, perhaps. We found a pill a bit ago. Maybe we'll find something else this time. There's no sound anymore if we stand here. Like how there was a bit ago. Okay, so from here. Yeah, God, it's a long way to go. We're going back to the shrine real quick. Let's see if she lets us. Or if we're gonna be railroaded again. Hiro Sakuko's mailbox. A plain mailbox key, the surname Higurashi is written on the attached tag.
これ昨今地の郵便受けの鍵。
Letter from Sakuko's mother. Dear Sakuko, you mustn't ever speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they'll label you as the strange girl. They'll abandon you, ostracize you. Because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same way again. Just like how, with Satoko in Higurashi, how she would be ostracized just for something that someone in her family did. Even though she had no, she didn't partake in that at all. She didn't do any of it. And here, her mother is just reinforcing, well, hey, you'll be labeled a freak. Now, where's our mailbox? Antique comb, which we can offer. Yeah, so some of these items weren't here before. That's a good thing we came back. But where is her mailbox? Actually, where the fuck even is her house? All the way over here, isn't it? Yeah. Weird. Because normally, shrine maidens, right? Or families of, like, the local shrine will usually live on the shrine. Or shrine grounds. So it's interesting that, you know, their home isn't here. Anyway, let's go back. Just like how Rika could, quote-unquote, hear voices. It looks like Sakoko could as well. Okay, so from here, can we somehow get to Sakoko's home? We'd have to cross through here. And reach it right there. Literally just end of the road straight ahead. So let's see if that will happen. If it's not blocked off anymore, that'd be great. Yeah, straight ahead. We could maybe climb back in. I'm not gonna do that. So if I miss something, I miss something.
Aibo. 妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってしゅうくんと話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
ふーん。だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こ
う。Okay. What journal got updated? Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns, though. We'd pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say that the class was a training camp for the Space Army. I think we played with dolls, too. Right. I think that's when we were training in our first aid in order to assist the injured. And then getting lost. There was once a time where I played hide and seek with a bunch of my friends when I was young. I got so excited and ran far away because I didn't want anyone to find me, and eventually got lost around here. I was sobbing and hollering and walked the wrong way for hours, actually. I was told later that it was the exact opposite direction of my house. Even a town as small as this felt huge for me as a kid. I realized that I knew nothing about the town. Even these fields seemed to spread out endlessly into the horizon. I walk this path every time I go to Rinko's house, but to be honest, to this day, I'm still scared that I might get lost. I mean, I've been told that I should probably just ask an adult for directions if I get lost. But then, I remember that one time when I walked on the footpath of the rice fields for fun and got smacked by an old farmer all of a sudden. The trauma from that experience made me scared of adults, back then and even to this day. What a shame. Anything else? I think that's it. Let's keep going. Was there anything here? Perhaps that I might have missed again, or anything new that might have popped up? Don't think so. Also, this. I don't remember if that fox statue was missing its head before. I don't think it was. It was a while ago, but I don't remember it missing. Or missing its head, I mean. Let's save again. Do we need to throw away anything? Yes, this. I think that's it. Oh, we still had Arare, which I could have technically used during the boss fight. But I'll pass. Actually, we'll do this. Items, and we'll put it like here. Alright, let's keep going. Some Higashi, which would have been useful in the last in the last boss fight. I guess now I know. Keep one on you at all times in case we have another bullshit fight to deal with. A baseball bat. What the fuck? What's this doing here? An ordinary wooden bat. I would play with this a lot, so I feel right at home. Then where's Shi? And Saku, and not Sakuko, but Binko? Was that her name? I forget. Then one hand or overhead swing, and then just normal steel pipe combo. There's two of them. Now, straight ahead is not blocked anymore, so they want us to go that way. Can't go in there. We're probably gonna have to fight this thing, so we'll see. Oh. Yeah, not seeing anything else that I've left here. I think I left a bandage or something at one point way back in the rice fields, but do not want to go back for it if I did. So anyway, from here, we still want to try to get up there if we can. We'll have to go this way, and then maybe one of these paths is no longer blocked. And then maybe we can go back up here. Or back up through that path, I mean. Let's see. Okay. Well, we'll take the death. We don't have healing items. We'll just take that as a reset. All the way back here. God damn it. I was gonna say they're really nice about the checkpoints, but I guess not. Okay. No. Okay. There's gonna be probably a doll back there. But this way is still blocked off. Hmm. Okay. Oh, and there's one right here. Hmm. Wait 1 second. Okay. Oh. I was like, there is one usually here, but it's Shu instead.
相棒こっちだ
Okay. I've mentioned this already, but the way they handle the guidance is a lot better in this game that they've done than I guess in other like modern AAA titles. The way you get guided normally in other games is like, oh, here's a bunch of like yellow paint everywhere. Meanwhile here they're like, hey, look at this lantern that's glowing. Maybe you should go that way. More Higashi? Are we gonna need some? More pills? Good stuff. We're at 2. And a bandage.
あいつらまさかあの気持ち悪いので街を飲み込む気なのか
化け物が多すぎる。
迂回しよう街を突っ切るのは危険すぎる
私たちの千鶴やどうしてこんな
中学校の方へ向かってそこから山道を登ろうだいぶ遠回りになるが街は避けられるよし行こう
So middle school. This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam I mean, if this isn't Ryukishi, I don't know what is. This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings. I think I met Rinko during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu Aibol. What a coincidence. Town in the mountains was financially stable when, you know, there was a dam construction project going on. We're gonna go that way, though, if we can. Oh, I think one of them saw me. She's still chasing me. Okay. But we're just gonna ignore her. Okay. So dodging means fucking nothing, huh? Dodging means jack fucking shit in this case, huh? It means nothing, huh? Here I am literally dodging. We'll take the death, if it happens. Ugh. Okay, and then OBS is back.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
You can take a pill. You can afford one. or afford to take one. I think no matter what, that thing's gonna get in the way. Now, I want to try to go this way, but it might be better to try to go around, maybe this way. I don't know. So we want to go to the middle school, which is where? How would we get here, if that's the case? They said the long way around, so maybe here? I don't know. It'd be cool if you could smack that and then, like, you hear a roaring sound or something. Okay, candy, can't grab the letter. Or whatever that might be. Mushrooms. Yams, potatoes, and other veggies. I guess we go that way. Let's save first, and then, do that. Cut through the alleyway towards Ibisoka Middle School. So I guess, yeah, down here. Unless this place is no longer blocked off. It got knocked over. Oh. Well, I guess we can proceed now. This way. One other thing I wanted to mention, you might know Silent Hill for, again, having really weird voice acting. This game kind of has that as well. You might not be able to tell because the game's in Japanese, so it might be a little harder, but for the most part, the way some of the characters talk to each other, the way Shu talks to us, is weird. Like, the lines he's given are pretty odd. Yeah, let's use the baseball bat. Let's see if this will do more damage. I think I held off on it. Okay. Okay. Our swing was so slow. God damn it. Well, good thing we saved. We'll go that way in a bit. Let's check up here and be told that we can't go through it. Oh, and there's a doll right there. So, a farmer's story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning, all of those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us? I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them. So I saw everything with my own two eyes. When the doctor put his knife to their bellies and opened it up, a whole swamp of stomach churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up their asses, their bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces. I'll never forget that. Anyway, the moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. Okay. Like, what I want to do is avoid having to do this, which is run through everything. That's the one thing I want to try to avoid doing, but I guess I might have to. Is there anything here? There's nothing. Is there anything back here? No. Oh, and there was 3 of them here, by the way. Amazing. Can't go that way. Is there anything here? There isn't. This there is. There's arare. Oh, and chocolate, which we can't hold onto. Select an item to replace. We don't have, like, any of this. Well, we can get rid of this, I suppose. So many enemies. There's nothing back here. Oh, okay. We're just fucked here. Nice. What way? Guess straight ahead. Okay. Let me change my equipment. Could have sworn we had the arare, like, here. Anyway. They wanted me to fight through 4 of those things? Fuck that. More Higashi. They really just wanted you to run through here. Here's a pill. Okay, never mind. Can't go this way. So where to then? Like, we just came from up here. So, maybe there's another way to go this way, perhaps? I don't know. This ladder? Nope. Yeah. But there's nothing else here.
Hinako, こっち!
Excuse me? What do you mean? This thing shows up out of nowhere. It's barking at me? Alright, fine. Oh, we're dead. Probably. Ugh. Shimo. There's another one behind us, by the way. Yeah. Literally, what is this shit, dude? Close quarters combat. Fighting everything. Alright. Instead, where is it? The, not Arare. The Higashi. No, right. Did we take it? Yes, we did. Let's replace this. Move. What are you doing? Kutsiti. Yeah, I guess fuck the chocolate. Oh, and I guess that's it. Or arare. Step back, girls. This calls for a real show man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
Bandage. What a shit show it's been every now and again.
正常な状態じゃない正気を失ってるだけなんだ俺を信じろ俺だけを見ていろお前のことを理解しているのは俺一人だけなんだって知っているだろ
So again, sorry about that. Sorry for wasting so much time doing this. Ramune, who gives a fuck? Like, this game has way too much combat in it. Like, they definitely put you in a lot of situations like these. Again, one of the things that was, like, really good about Silent Hill 2, for example, is that you don't have to fight anything in the game. There's no need to fight. You're not here to fight everything. Which is wonderful. It's a great part about the game. I remember at some point in the beginning, you're in this, like, open spot, right? Like, look at this shit. You're in some open spot, and if you... Sorry, you're in an open spot, which you can definitely just move past all the enemies, if you want to. You get a bunch of the, like, walkers or whatever the fuck they're called. The little Kezu-looking fetuses. And, you can just ignore them and leave. Technically, we could do that right now. But if I want to maybe look for things in this room... Oh, we could have left. Yeah. We could have just gone through. But it's so annoying. And then there's nothing here. Okay. Then we just leave. Also, I broke that pipe on purpose. There's a shrine at the end. We can maybe try to go back up this way. Where's the chocolate? The fuck? Could have sworn we had chocolate. Did I replace it at some point and I completely forgot about it? Probably. Anyway, 700 faith. We can't do anything with this. And then it's 1,100 to upgrade our stamina again. So nothing we can do about it now. Let's save and move on. This part of the game has been terrible, by the way. Right after the Sakuko boss fight, this has been horseshit. Like, it's not scary, it's just like, hey, here's a bunch of combat. Have fun. Like, okay. What if I don't want to fight anything? And in a way, you're kind of forced to interact with it. Which, again, is not good. Anyway, let's see if we can progress through that way, or if there's, like, items or something. You can hear the dog that we left back there. Or whatever the fuck they're called. Okay. So this way, okay, it's back to the house with a mask. I guess we could go back and check. Maybe there's items, I don't know. Okay, is that what I meant to do? And we're dead. Here's an Emma. And nothing else we can do. Yeah, we do. Move. And then it's this way. But we have an Emma now. We just need the faith, and we can move on. Right, nothing this way. Here they are.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。
そうか。ありがとう。
So this way is blocked. So there's usually an item. Right? Never mind, it's not blocked anymore. Which means we gotta go the other way. For Sakuko's mailbox. And see what we can find inside. Another toolkit. I think I passed something here. No. Okay. Anything else here? Okay. And then this is broken, so we can't even go through. Okay. That's fine. Anything else? No. Wait, no. Okay, so it was this way? Yes. I go in. Dried carcass? Okay. If I want to go all the way back to the shrine, we can get more, like, HP or something. Alright, well, let's do it. Actually... No, not this. Where's our faith? No? We had, like, 700, I think? If so, that body... Or, sorry, that should give us, like, 500 faith. Which is more than enough to actually level up one of our stats. So let's do that. There's so much fucking backtracking. That's this way. Then up these stairs. Okay. So in shrine. It's 200. God damn it. I was confusing that with what, the comb, I think. Okay, well. Let's move on. Nope. Okay. So maybe that's a sign that I should stop. We'll go for a tiny bit longer. And then we'll stop for today. But you know what? Never mind. I think this is a good stopping point. Because otherwise, ugh, it's so dumb. All right, we'll just wait here, I guess. Anyway, let's swap it over to the ending screen, and then I'll give some more thoughts, I guess, on the game. So let's do that. That, and also because again, OBS I think has crashed 6 or 7 times already, which is really fucking dumb. Anyway, so the start of the game was great, amazing, really good. Then we get to the first boss fight with Sakoko, and then it's just it has been on a downhill spiral since. It's been it's just, it forces you so much into combat scenarios, which I fucking hate. If I wanted to fight these monsters, that's great, but you're put in a position in which you can't really do anything about it except fight them, which is not good game design for a Silent Hill game. By that I mean you're supposed to be able to run away from these things. You should be required to fight them, and there's some open spaces in which you can actually dodge and run and all this shit, right? But like in the area that we're in right now, there's just a bunch of tight corridors, like just tight little spaces where barely one person fits. And then even though you could technically go around these fucking dolls, they're not gonna let you because of the collision and everything. It's dumb. It's really fucking dumb. I don't like that part. This has been something that I do not like of the game so far. It's been a huge detriment to the title, dare I say. The atmosphere is still great, but like, it's been not good. because it gets bogged down by the combat. Again, you're supposed to feel helpless, you're supposed to feel claustrophobic, and you know, alone, right? Even Shu and the other chick, they constantly leave you behind, which makes sense. But instead of, you know, instead of having that be like a strong focus where you're just walking alone through the rest of this like fucking village, and then eventually you come up to your partners, it's like, hey, here's I think we've skipped over about 10 or 15 enemies so far. What the fuck is that, dude? Why the fuck would there be enemies here? The worst part is, right, if we would have fought every single thing up until now, we'd have no weapons. And then in these spots where you're kind of forced to fight, you'd be fucked. Like, there's literally nothing I can do about that. And mind you, I've been evading like enemies left and right. All I have to my name right now are a baseball bat, a pipe, and 2 toolkits. And that's me exploring fucking everything to get every item that we can. It's been literal horseshit, which is not good. It's not good that the game forces this much combat on you. Like, I don't care that I'm playing on hard mode. There should not be this much combat in the game. But either way, like I said, this is going to be a good stopping point for today. So let's just call it here for now.